snowflake. Late nights under city lights, laughter echoes through the air. Real talk and verbal fights, homie bond beyond compare. For the homies we ride, together side by side. Podcast loud and clear, every episode's a vibe. Memories and tales of old, legends grow, the stories unfold. Hard times turn to gold, in this world we hold our own. For the homies we ride, together side by side. Podcast loud and clear, every episode's a vibe. Voices join in harmonies, echoes of our histories. Homies keeping it real true, every week something new.
What's up?
Hello, everybody. It's Thursday night. You know what that means. It's another exciting episode for the Homies Podcast. Chris, how's it going, brother?
Well, man, it's Thursday night. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with us. All I just gotta say is, people, just tune in to the end. Like, stay until the end. There's a post-credit scene at the end of this show. I'll just say it like that. But before we do that, Ebola, what's going on, man?
I'm good. Had an interesting week this week, so let's start this stream.
Thanks, Ebola.
Yeah, thanks,
You're
Ebola.
welcome.
So we're down a man for a couple of weeks. As you guys know, Jake jumped the border. He's down in Peru. He's the tallest man down there, right? He's the tallest person down there. And Sophie's gonna be meeting him pretty soon. She's gonna steal his liver. But before we start doing our stuff, I got a little story time for you guys tonight. I had something happen to me today, and it's funny as hell, and I want to share it. So, I was at our local grocery store on the way home this evening because I was out most of the day, and I was grabbing some dinner for tonight. And this big old bitch, this 500-pound land whale was in one of those little motorized carts, and she decides, instead of going around me, she goes in front of me between me and the counter, and she runs over my fucking foot. Didn't say I'm sorry, didn't say excuse me, and I was mad. I looked at her and I said, "Excuse you?" And she's like, "Excuse me for what? You could have moved." And I'm like, "Bitch, you big as a damn house. I couldn't avoid you." And we was going back and forth. I'm like, "Look, lady, I know, lady. You know, I used to be as big as you are right now, and with a little diet, little watching your calories, you can lose weight too. I know your diabetes must be killing you because look at your ankles." And then all of a sudden, I guess it's her daughter comes riding up. She's bigger than her on a motorized cart. And she was talking shit to me, and I was like, well, holy shit. 2 500-pound land whales. Damn, I thought I felt the earth shaking, and I'm in the middle of the grocery store. Saying this shit. And so this lady has so this was 2 white women, and the one that ran on my foot, she has a black boyfriend. Big old dude standing up right behind her. And he's looking at me, and he's just going, he's trying not to fucking laugh. I think she's mean to him or some shit. And she looks up at him and she says, "Are you gonna do something to this white boy?" He looks down at her. He looks up at me and he's like, "Honey, I don't want to mess that white boy. He might beat me to death." And I looked at him and I nodded my head. And I'm like, "Motherfucker, you know you're about to get roasted, right?" I was doing like this, and I said, and this is what I said. I said, "Lady, if your boyfriend comes up to me, I will beat the black off of him. And he looked at me and he was just dying laughing. And I'm being serious. I was just being, I was pissed because bitch ran over my goddamn foot. And I was like, and she started backing up and I start doing beep, 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 beep. And, and it got to the point. And I'm like, well, damn, Leif, if you wanted to see what the food they were going to have, you could just wait. I would have moved. You had to run over my fucking foot. So that's story time with Phantom. So Ebola, how's the chat doing
Stories.
tonight?
Yeah, how's it going with the?
We have UK Gamer saying he's first. Wayfarer.
So
We have a drive-by from Sophie.
how's
And
date night?
Sophie's laughing. Date night was good. Sophie was laughing at the story.
Finally did something. I hope.
Hey, Crease, there's one thing though. When I was setting up the stream and I was like in here waiting, he kind of went in there and he was cheating again. He was playing Fortnite again.
That's not cheating.
Again?
That's not cheating.
Oh, so you guys are actually a thing?
No.
What does Sophie say? She or when Ebola goes quiet like that, you like, man, I hate both of you guys.
You motherfuckers! If you put my friends, I'll I'll Minecraft you.
Did he just leave?
No. I just removed myself.
Why?
Hey, it's a daily occurrence. It's nothing special.
Ebola getting roasted.
Ebola getting roasted. Well, he's our number one Kamala supporter. Somebody has to be the butt of the jokes.
Hey, to be fair on this topic, you're not friends if you don't get roasted at least occasionally.
Well, I mean, Jess is not in the chat for us to roast her about fucking gorillas tonight, for fuck's sakes.
That's fair. So someone else has to get roasted.
You want to know what's the most dumbest thing before we get started is this 100 men versus one gorilla thing. Listen, people, I hate to be the person to tell you, the gorilla is going to mess you up if you try to do that. Like, you know, he's going to use two of you as nunchucks, all right, when he's like knocking you guys out.
The gorilla
is
going to win.
It's like this. The gorilla will probably stomp at least maybe 15, 20 of those guys out like that. He'll get tired. He will get tired, but they're built like a fucking brick house. You might get a hold of him for a little while, but he's gonna whoop your ass.
He's gonna use the first 15 people as nunchucks and like ninja swords or whatever.
It's the king of the would it be the king of the jungle? Is that correct?
No.
Well, I mean, that's a lion. Lion's
technically the tiger. Technically the tiger's the king of the jungle, but the lion's the king of the savannah.
No. Get it right. Tarzan's the king of the fucking jungle, bitches. Tarzan.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was gorilla since he was.
Oh, okay. I guess. However. You have some random white man like around Africa, like talking to top of the apes.
No, get right. It's Disney's Tarzan. It's gonna be a black man.
Disney, please.
Oh God!
I beg you.
Listen. If Disney makes Tarzan a black man, I will literally just bend the knee and just say like, okay, you guys win. You guys just don't care. Like
at that point, it's like, okay, I respect it. You at least consider
stay consistent.
Yeah, they stay consistent. You at least get the credit.
God, could you imagine? Could you imagine? New coming from Disney, new live action Tarzan.
And he looks like Vagabond. And he looks like
It
Vagabond.
looks like Vagabond. Yeah.
John Boyega as Tarzan.
You know what? I might
You know what?
make that meme
Vagabond
happen.
would
I might
actually
make-
do the
hey,
role, though. That's just the thing. Vagabond would actually do the
Dude.
Tarzan role. I just know he'll do it.
Grease, I will make that meme happen, and I'll have it for Saturday night. Vagabond as Tarzan.
I know Vagabond. The thing is, I know Vagabond will do it. That's just the crazy part. Like he'd be the first one in line to like sign up for the role. That's just the thing.
And he'd be going ooga booga ooga booga ooga booga. Enjoy swimming. Ooga booga ooga booga.
I wouldn't do that role, but I know Vagabond will. So shout out to Vagabond. He's gonna be here later on. People, don't worry about it. He's on CPT. It's all right. He'll be here like soon. Like,
Can he swing on a vine?
Oh, guys, we got sighting.
My name is Jeff.
yep.
What's up, Jeff up north? How you doing, brother?
Shoot. You want to go ahead and get started on internet news, my man?
Yeah, everybody, it's time for our favorite little segment of the night. It's your favorite. It's our favorite. It's time for the internet news. So, Chris, what we got first up tonight?
So this is a little bit of breaking news too, however. So we all know about the little grape allegation of last week, but just like 2 days ago, or maybe 3 days ago, our friend Anna, that Star Wars girl, dropped some breaking news for episode 6 of Andor that's already been leaked out, that there's gonna be some more lesbians in space for Star Wars. So like we got two things going on in the month of Disney.
Okay.
Okay.
Can they at least be hot this time?
It's two lesbians kissing, like
Fair enough.
straight up.
Hey, the power of one, the power of two,
Power of one season.
the power of scissoring.
That show is just so bad.
It's so bad, bruh. Like
That was painful
like
to
later
go
on
through.
later on we will talk about what George Lucas's Star Wars later on, but like we're gonna be roasting Disney Star Wars. Hey, Phantom, when is Kathleen Kennedy gonna leave? Like seriously, like I heard that she was supposed to get
Okay,
tonight?
dude. So
Then she'll
I'm
be back.
gonna say this much: she's gonna be like a Spartan warrior of old. Hey, finally. Hold on for a second, guys. Hold on a second. So Vagabond, did you finally get back with the milk and cigarettes, for fuck's sakes?
Yes.
So we got a couple things we got to throw at you here in a minute, because there's some breaking news with Melanie Mack and Razorfist. I don't know
And
if
he's
you've been-
gone. He doesn't care enough.
You bastard.
Here's Melanie Mac and Razorfist and just dips out.
he's so broke his internet's messed up.
No. I accidentally clicked the login button of StreamYard
Okay.
for whatever reason I'm logged out.
Okay. So Kathleen Kennedy, she's not going to leave. She's not going to leave LucasArts. She's not going to leave. They're literally going to find her at her desk, either commit seppuku, or she's just going to be, her head's going to be on the desk, and she's going to be cold. She's going to be a corpse. I mean, that's the only way she's leaving. She's leaving Lucasfilm. If Mike Zero hasn't made a video talking about this, I'm surprised the fucker hasn't made a video about her leaving. I'm surprised.
But I forgot
Jay
that.
said-
Mike
Jay
Zero
said
is the
best.
ultimate. Yeah.
I think Jay said best
Mike
when
Zero
Mike
is the
Zero
ultimate.
when Mike Zero isn't
Yeah.
making a video on Disney or Kathleen Kennedy, you know something's wrong.
Yeah.
Well, he's scripting
That's
on
pretty
other
much
shit
it.
right
Like,
now.
it's like, hey,
Yeah.
you know what? If we didn't have no integrity, like we should do like the Mike Zero route. I'm just saying, man. Like, let's get paid,
knows?
dog. Like,
I
let's literally get
I
paid.
might.
I mean,
I
respect the grift.
Respect
going
the
on-
like,
hey,
He's going on a cape
Hey,
right
have a title of a fucking video and it'd be something totally different and have the Mike Zero approach to it. I might fucking do that.
Mike Zero has conquered the system on how to like get like how to grift and how to like he literally should do like a master course on how to grift. Like seriously, like this man Mike Zero. I'm like I clicked on his video. I'm like he said nothing anything new that I ever heard of. Like what is going on here? Like
He probably stopped caring about. He's like, audience stopped caring about Star Wars, so the grift started dying. Or
He had to find something else.
he's
to
like
develop. He
like
went
how
to-
many
so,
how
he
many
went to
years we're
Meghan
gonna listen to
Markle
him
and Katy
telling us that
Perry.
Kathleen Kennedy's leaving?
Well, okay, so getting back to topic. So one of the biggest controversies about Andor, a show that nobody cares about, nobody wanted a second season. We already know he's gonna die because of the Death Star people. They had Grape in a couple of the episodes, and now we're gonna have another lesbian couple, which I've seen the clip of, and you guys could at least have two hot chicks kissing instead of these two that we have now. Ugh.
Better than nothing. At least have them at least attractive.
Yeah,
because Star Wars is gay now. Like it's like remember, Star Wars always had gay people. Like you know, Star Wars is gay. Like that's what I keep on hearing. Like
if you're gonna make it gay, at least make it at least appealing to watch to. If you're gonna watch it,
well, it makes you. It does make you want to think. Hey, it does make you want to think about Luke Skywalker. I mean, he kind of fake.
He's a little fruity there.
Has any of you guys watched it?
He's a homeless kid in the middle. He's a homeless kid in the middle of the desert. Like he has no access to any women. His first kiss was from his sister. Like I mean, like I'm just saying. Like,
and then Kreese swears it's not hentai.
Yeah.
Don't put that. Don't put your slogan on me. That's all you, brother. Like
I can say Andor was better in Rogue One. I like the character in Rogue One. He did not deserve a fucking show. Nobody gives a shit about a fucking a Spanish Han Solo fucking wannabe.
You could have done the same story, but introduce a character that we already know what happened to him. Like you make a character that we don't know what happens to him. Because we already know he's gonna die. So
I'd rather have them do a show talking about Jay Urso, the girl from Rogue One, where her life was up until she got recruited to go and do this shit.
Yeah,
I would love to have seen I would love to have seen that.
That's what I'm saying. Make a story center around the same time period.
I think that's what they're gonna do. Like that's a good theory, Phantom. But I got a vibe that they're gonna do that. Like because they can't do the thing is they can't go into the future. Like Star Wars is in this weird multiverse thing of if we try to go into the future or whatever. We can't create worth of crap, but we can try to keep it in the prequels. But you're just destroying Laurel. Can you please just stop and just put Star Wars on? Can you please put Star Wars on the shelf for a while? Get rid of it for about 10 years, man.
5-10-year rest of Star Wars, maybe.
I mean, what we gonna be getting? That Starfighter crap, right?
Yeah. That does seem interesting. Just the concept sounds like it could be good, but.
Yeah,
I mean, you got Ryan Gosling. That's part of it, but like, still, it's.
I will
listen.
I still
no one likes Star Wars anymore. like I go to like a lot of conventions, bro. I go to a lot of conventions. As Donald Trump says, I go to a lot of conventions. I go to a lot of conventions. Yeah.
I agree with Sophie.
I go to,
I liked her character in Rogue
yeah.
One.
Yeah.
I
She was
love
cool.
Rogue One. I love Rogue
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, Rogue One was good.
Rogue
I
One was
will-
a good bridge between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and won't you give us how they got the plans for where the location of the second Death Star? Won't you
Yeah.
give us that? You gave us
I
Rogue
also-
One. Give us that.
I'll stand by that. Even though they're sometimes the shows are bad, the animation shows are better than all the live action ones. Even when the shows are kind of hit or miss, the animation shows are still better.
My thoughts on Rogue
So
One
just-
is this:
just
like
say animation and it'll be
without Darth.
fine.
Yeah, my thoughts on Rogue One is without Darth Vader, the movie's a 7. With Darth Vader, that movie's an 8. Like that's how I said, because I love
Without
how they
Darth
set it
Vader-
up. Like, yeah, it's a 7. It's
It's
I mean,
forgettable
like
without
it was
Darth
all right.
Vader.
Yeah,
It's kind of
Darth Vader saved that movie.
Yeah.
This is-
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that was
best part of the movie was the ending sequence when they
Yeah.
transitioned to
Yeah.
one of the original Star Wars with Leia. That was my
Princess-
that was my
yeah,
favorite
Princess
part.
Leia.
Yeah, the problem is though, Peter Cushing's estate sued Disney because they did not know they were going to use his likeness as Tarkin in that movie, and you got to think Rogue One was filmed
$1 billion film.
was completed after Carrie Fisher's death, and it was her daughter that did the mocap for Leia in that movie, which I'm fine
Oh,
with.
nice.
For me, it's like I wish Solo would have been. I would love to have seen the original idea they had for Solo, because what we got was not the original blueprint that the director
Hashtag Solo lost money.
Yeah, because we know that Kathleen Kennedy did not like that draft, and she got rid of the directors, and they said they put Ron Howard in
Because
it,
of her
and we
ego.
got a mess. We got a mess.
Yeah. But yeah, this whole entire like Disney Star Wars, like modern Disney Star Wars thing, like Andor, like listen, I'm in the camp of like when I see you die, I don't really want to see your prequel. I'm just that type of guy. Like I already know what's finna happen to you. Like it's really stupid. Like even with Black Widow, as much as I like Scarlett Johansson, I actually got the movie still. I still did not want to see the movie because like I know what's finna happen to you. Like
The movie
who
was
cares?
okay at best.
No,
Yeah.
it was trash because
I'm being
what they did
I'm
with
being generous.
Taskmaster.
Because what?
It's
It was fine. Up
Oh, the
until what they-
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
I
yeah.
keep forgetting about the Taskmaster part.
That was my only problem
It's
with
like-
the movie was Taskmaster. It was a good movie, but
Yeah.
it's like I've said this a billion times. Black Widow should have had her movie, and that should have came out between Civil War and Infinity War. That's where
when
that
this was-
movie belongs.
That's where it was taking place as well.
Yeah.
It was before
Yeah.
Infinity War happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like right after it was right after Civil War, like the friggin'
Yeah. The end
They
credit
said that-
scene
they
with the
they said
Quinjet was
that-
nice.
they said that Robbie Downey Jr. was supposed to make an appearance in that movie, but like the director said, I mean Kevin Feige said, no, we gotta let her have. Man, listen, I can see why Scarlett Johansson doesn't like Marvel. Because like when she probably saw that Captain Marvel movie or whatever, and like she being the first female Avenger, and like some blonde bimbo like gets her own movie for her, I'll be salty too. Like, you know, did you notice that they never put those two together?
Yep.
Like Scarlett was mad about that, bro.
Yep.
She was mad, dog. Like
And that's the thing with Disney. Disney doesn't give a shit about women. Look what Disney Marvel and them did to fucking Gina. I mean, for fuck's sake, and they allow fucking Rachel Zegler to run her fucking cum dumpster as long as she fucking dead. And you gotta think, Scarlet has already said it'd be over her cold dead corpse before she ever comes back to Marvel. And I believe her. I don't think she'll come back.
She's that mad.
She's sued because they should have done the movie earlier because
earlier.
They put it on Disney Plus. They didn't even show it in theaters.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
Well, they did show it in theater. They actually did show it in theaters, but like she was getting half the money. That's what she was getting mad about, or whatever. Like they weren't giving.
That's what the problem was.
That like she was like they were saying like, oh yeah, because she was saying like, okay, if it's gonna be streaming, I want some of that money. And like Disney said like, nah, that's that's not part of your contract. That's not part of your contract. I'm like, no, like, but what? Okay, even if it's not part of my contract, let's just like treat me right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I've been loyal to you guys for years. Like, you can't give me my money. Like, seriously? Like, you know, I mean,
and now this is why
$20 million. $30 million is a lot of money to us. Yeah.
And now that's the reason why they have her sister as the new Black Widow and the Thunderbolts, because Scarlet said you can go fuck yourself to Disney.
Which we'll talk about later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which we'll talk about later. So, like, you know, but how's the comment section doing so far, Ebola?
Well, we have UK Gamer.
What's up? Tomic, the communist is here.
Yeah, I do agree with this, that it should have been a Budapest movie.
Yes.
We all wanted a Budapest movie.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear that Jeremy Renner said that the reason why there's not a season 2 of Hawkeye is because like Disney tried to pay him half the money like for season 1?
Okay, so Sophie posted something to us earlier. We gotta look into it because Anna was talking shit towards Jeremy Renner.
Because really? I did see in I thought there wouldn't be a season 2 because it was basically a passing the torch show, and I assumed it was because he basically retired, so I expected.
No, they left it ambiguous of that there will be like a season 2, like for. I mean, despite how we feel about Hawkeye, like I enjoy it for what it is. I thought it was an okay series. Like, you know,
I think it was the best one with a more respectful Disney show because Kate didn't degrade Hawkeye. They didn't pass her up as better than him. She respected him the entire time. The only bad part was the finale was
she wanted to learn. She wanted to learn. Like, and Haley Steinfeld was a great actress, by the way.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that the Kingpin part of the finale was just kind of stupid. That's kind of the only.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, they literally cucked the Kingpin, and we know what happened in Daredevil. So
that's the only thing.
Wait. The other thing is, how has Hawkeye had more viewings than Daredevil? Like,
well, it's Hawkeye.
Watched Daredevil.
It's fucking Hawkeye, man. Who doesn't love fucking Hawkeye?
Yeah.
You know, well, I'm just saying, like, you know, if we're talking about like the name wise, like who has the bigger name? It's obviously Daredevil. Like the name in itself should sell itself. Like, you know. But no one cares about no one cares about the Marvel anymore, man. Like it's horrible. This is horrible.
And we know that Jeremy's not going to come back to the role because he's already said that. I mean, for fuck's sakes, I mean, the man nearly lost his life.
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
He's basically a real life hero.
He almost lost his life, but second, it's like Marvel, like once again, Marvel did not want to pay Jeremy Renner like his money. Like for some reason, like between him and Scarlett Johansson, the human characters of the Avengers, they ain't trying to pay them that much, bro.
Two of the best damn characters.
Yeah,
and
they humanized the Avengers.
Dude, Hawkeye deserved his own standalone fucking movie instead of that crappy fucking TV show.
Yeah.
Even though the TV show was probably the better one of Disney, he still deserved his own movie.
So okay. So
Hawkeye was so
I'm glad that you said that. Let me say this real quick. Me personally, I think that they should have did an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. movie and have Black Widow and Hawkeye be the main two characters. Yeah, like both of them being the main two characters and make it a S.H.I.E.L.D. movie and make it part of the actual Marvel movie universe.
Priest, think of this. Yeah. No, they don't even know Coulson is fucking alive at that point because Coulson is alive. In Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show, he's brought back to life. They don't even know Coulson is fucking alive at all.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Here goes Hawkeye. Hawkeye and Black Widow walk into S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters. They're walking in office.
What's going on, guys?
They think they're going. They think they're going walking in. They go see Nick Fury, and who turns around in the chair? It's fucking Coulson. That would have been a $7 billion movie.
Yeah, they would have said like, "Are you a zombie?" No, I'm alive. Like, ow.
They'd probably ask, "How is this possible?" Yeah, that or maybe like a Ronin style movie for Hawkeye or a Budapest movie.
Yes.
Yeah, we could have like. We're reminiscing about Marvel too much, man. It's never gonna happen. That's just the crazy part.
What they could have done between Infinity War and Endgame, they could have done a Hawkeye movie of him taking the persona of Ronin and going around and destroying evil people as the Ronin character. That's what his movie should have done. And the post-credit scene is when he flies into Hong Kong. When he flies into Hong Kong, and right after that, he starts killing people. Then all of a sudden, you see a Quinjet fly over, and it's
Natasha.
Black Widow to come get him.
Natasha.
Yep. That's how it should have been.
Yeah.
That's how it should have been.
Yeah. It's like saying, "Please don't give me hope," or whatever. But anyway. We'll talk about Marvel like later on in our pop culture segment, but I think we got some trailers to watch. Trailer trash time.
I'm not playing the clip. I'm working on a new clip. So go ahead.
Do you want to do
Predator
or do you want to do Predator first?
Predator. I want to clown on Predator. I want to clown on Predator because this is really pissing me off. This is really pissing me off. I've seen people saying this looks so good. This looks so good. Bullshit. It's dude. Literally, it's Whoopi Goldberg with Predator makeup on. Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. Yep. Straight up.
I think from the images I've seen, it's like that's why they need to get back to practical effects sometimes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Vagabond, they give the Predator glowing eyes. His eyes don't fucking glow.
Yeah. Like, the part of the problem is like, oh, well, there's someone, like, you got some staff that doesn't really care about the lore. And it's like, oh, well, this looks cool in another movie. Let's just toss it up in here.
Oh, I agree with Jeff. Big Mike in the movie. All right, let's roll this beautiful, terrible bean footage.
All right.
I didn't think you survived.
This looks like a dollar store fucking version of the Predator.
That's a passage to the dollar store.
Yeah.
Steel case edition of the Predator. The original one right here. Just want to at least let you guys know.
Look at this dumb shit. Look at this dumb shit. And he's a black dude. You notice it. The Predator is black. It's a black Predator.
that can't be killed.
This looks like hot garbage, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Brother.
No,
Was that inspired by the Acolyte?
I thought it was inspired by.
Go ahead. You guys talk because I'm gonna rant.
It looked like it was inspired.
There's only one. My opinion. There's only one Predator movie. There's only one Predator movie. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger and like all the other action stars back in the day. Like this is
Predator 1, Predator 2, and the movie Predators. That's it. There's 3 movies.
See, like, so for me, like, I don't care. It's just the only movie that I recognize from my canon or whatever. Like, there's only one Predator movie for me. Like, I only speak for myself. But yeah, Steel Case Edition, by the way. I got this for like, cheap, like $14.99. But anyway, yeah, the Predator is in this weird situation because now, since it's Disney, of course, like Disney owns the rights to it, so they're going to abuse it.
No, this is via I think Amazon, because it's one of the people.
This is an Amazon project.
Yeah, because it's from the director that did Prey, and he did the Amazon Prey movie.
No, Prey was on Hulu or whatever.
Was it?
That's part of Disney. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. That's how much I cared about that movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I?
No, see,
I'm
yeah.
I'm gonna rant.
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna let you rant in a minute, but like, I'll say this, like, real quick, and then Phantom, you could go off or whatever. The Prey is okay with Prey. I think it could have been a better movie or whatever if, like, I like the concept of mixing world history with the Predators. I have no problem with that. It's just the execution was bad. Go ahead now.
What the fuck are they smoking when they who in the hell? What drugs was this motherfucker on to create? Ebo, can you rewind it and just show just that dime store Predator?
Dime store. Wow.
Dude, this looks retarded. They give him glowing eyes. He doesn't even look like the Predator. I'm sorry, but dude, Vagabond, he looks like your long lost relative that was like born a crack baby. I swear.
Yeah, I think the head shape's wrong, because normally like a Predator's head is like more flatted out, wider at the top, and then the hair tentacle things go back.
It's like the top of his head is bald, and the dreads are off the back of his fucking. It's like a mullet, right? It's like a mullet.
No, you know what they gave him? They gave him the Killmonger haircut.
Yes.
The Killmonger haircut? Well, I don't think so.
The modern Killmonger.
It's inspired. It's Killmonger adjacent.
They gave him a faux hawk, dude. They gave him a faux hawk. That's what they gave. They gave him a faux hawk.
Killmonger doesn't have long hair. The Killmongers just have the top.
And I'm sorry, dude.
It's the same thing. They do the sides, and it's the dreads going back. That's the they did that with Prince of Persia, the newer game, or whatever. They made him a black character.
They did it with Eddie Gordo from Tekken.
Dude, the thing is, this is not practical. This is CG. The face is CGI. The mouth is CGI. It's not practical. So they literally, in the original Predator movies, it was a prosthetic they wore on their face that would open up. This is all CGI.
Yeah.
And it looks awful.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that it might be like a real person with the mocap instead or whatever? Or this is just pure CGI?
It's a mocap. It's somebody mocap, because you can see there's scenes where you see their hands and stuff. That's a person in the costume, but the face is completely CGI. I think the mouth area is CGI, because if you watch it, it opens like really quickly and it blurs out. This is awful. This is god.
Yeah,
awful.
I can see what you're talking about, like right there. I see what you're talking about right there. It's like kind of blurring out a little bit or whatever.
Yep. And his eyes are glowing.
I mean, yeah, the Predator. I mean, it's just like when Fox was owning it or whatever, they just wanted to keep the rights to it or whatever. That's why they kept on putting out bad movies. And now, since Fox is owned by Disney, that's what they're doing right now. They're just putting out movies, so they just don't give up the rights.
I have to say the Alien versus Predator movies were, in my opinion, I loved the first one. The second one was okay. Predators with Adrian Brody. I loved that fucking movie. It was damn phenomenal. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's really fucking good. This is an abomination. Straight up. I have not watched Prey. I refuse to watch Prey. I will not watch that movie.
Well,
I
the
love
problem,
Predator.
The Prey movie wasn't really that bad, bro. Like, it's just like the execution of it. Like, I like the concept of like you got because like a lot of people, because of that movie Prey, I saw a whole bunch of fans from the franchise like actually started wanting to do some how can I theorizing or whatever. Like, what would happen if you put a Predator inside during the Japanese time? Or like, me personally, I would love to see a movie of Shaka Zulu versus a Predator. Like, I think that would be pretty badass. Or like,
Freeze, what they should do, they should put a Predator during the Crusades. That would be
that's what I'm saying. Like, that would be good right there.
So if you read there's comics where they are going through different time periods, and there's a whole lore to it, which is what they should really be adapting. Like, the groundwork's already there. There's books, or there's comics based on the Predators and their different societies and stuff. Well, besides the crossover, but
besides crossovers, like, we're talking about world history wise. I think that's what Vagabond is trying to say or whatever. Yeah.
Think about it. They could have it where it's during Vietnam. They could do it during Korea. They could do it during World War II. They could do it during the Crusades.
1776, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, can you just imagine it's a part of the war that you didn't see was 1776 where the red coats and the blue coats are taking out a Predator together? Like, could you just imagine that, man? Like, that feels like amazing.
They do that where basically in the books it's like they've been coming to Earth for centuries, and it's just there's like one Predator during different time periods, and then there's also some humans that get accepted into the Predator society. And then what like the problem is that's not what they're adapting. They're just kind of like winging it when there's already like a grounded foundation. Same thing with Kathleen Kennedy going, oh, well, we didn't know there was any extended lore to the Star Wars at all. And even though we got the books,
but yet you still use it. But you still use it though. You still use it. That's the crazy part.
Yeah. But
Nagger no. The king of the mods, people. Everybody bow down.
But basically in the books, there's like, it's not like they're there every single year. It's just like through certain time periods, there's like a Predator that comes down.
Time periods.
And then they got like the ones that usually come down, they got
Salsa, what's up, baby?
Yeah. Like they got an honor system to where like there's certain things they won't do and stuff like that, and then and that's what makes it interesting and more interesting is their honor system.
I mean, in Alien versus Predator, they help the Maya in like South America, the people of South America build their fucking temples and shit. It's in the movie. It's like they come to Earth, and they hunt. That's what they do. They are an honorable society of hunters. They have a code. And this right here, this pisses me off Stop ruining our fucking franchises, you motherfuckers. Stop doing it. Fuck.
Yeah, I remember Alien versus Predator, especially after like all her team members died, but like she protected the Predator from the alien, and then like when the alien's about to die or whatever, like he gives her the mark, just saying like you're part of the society. Yeah, you're part of the society. You're cool with me. So anytime, yeah. Anytime when they see, like, anytime when new predators come down, like, you safe, you good, like, you know, just show them that mark.
In the comic books, there are multiple people, men, women, who are literally are adopted by the predators because one, they show honor and valor in fighting and helping the predators with their prey. And they fight. They're fighting xenomorphs, people, the aliens from the Alien movies.
Well, the xenomorphs are like their top trophy prey.
Yeah, well, they're the top of the food chain. They're their main source of because of the challenges of fighting them. That's how they become
honestly
hunters.
This design is like they had the memory of a predator, but they didn't like hey, do a predator from your head. You know, as opposed to like a reference.
Vagabond, this looks like a cheap ripoff of the an Asylum fucking Predator movie. This is like a cheap ripoff. This was like they took somebody, slapped makeup on them, beat them with the ugly stick, shit and pissed on the ugly stick, and beat them with the shit and pissed ugly stick. It looks awful. It's terrible. A 5-year-old could design a predator better than this dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Part of the problem is since they're moving away from practical or whatever.
And it's supposed to be a science. The Predator's supposed to be spectacular. It's supposed to be sci-fi. For fuck's sake, if they make
sci-fi
this Predator
died a long time ago, bro.
Dude, if they make this Predator fucking gay, I'm just gonna laugh my ass off.
Predator is.
I'm surprised that I'm surprised they're gonna have no genders for predators sooner or later.
Predator is.
Well, they really don't. They really don't. I mean, there is a male and female species. Hey, what's up, Paul? Paulo Dukin.
Yo, Paulo Dukin.
What's up?
We gotta get you
Paul,
on the show.
What's going
brother.
on, man?
We got to get you on the show, brother. We got to get you on the show.
Definitely.
When the Predator came out, it was a phenomenal movie. The second movie, because it goes from South America, from the jungle to from the jungle to the concrete jungle in the second movie, and I love the second movie. But it's like
so the reason why we all like Predator is because it gives us the ultimate meme, Phantom. Like you got Carl Weathers and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Do it, Dutch.
Yeah,
you son of a.
I'm looking at all the references of Predators. They did do the head shape wrong. So usually, like the dread part is.
I got you. I'll get with you.
But yeah, the dread tentacle things are not directly on top of the head. They're like under the cowl of the skull around the rim. And this, whoever made this,
that's the fresh hairstyle, man. That's his fresh hairstyle, Vagabond. Like he got the new cone whirls, man.
Dude, this is like Dread. He doesn't even wear the fucking mask. So you know when he looks, because the Predator uses infrared. His vision is infrared.
Well, they don't have to. That's just one of the armor things. But but yeah, they didn't. They kind of messed up on here. Like they're redesigning the Predator.
$5. He doesn't have the nuclear deterrent on his wrist. Wrist communicator thing. I guarantee he won't press the buttons and they explode. I guarantee it won't happen.
Yeah.
God, this makes me so.
It's gonna. You'll be all right, man. Do we have a second trailer, Mibola? You said there was a second trailer.
Yeah, there was a second one.
God, this makes me so fucking mad.
Well, then we gotta. I don't know if you want to say happy, but
I do want to see this. I love
Was
these
yeah.
movies. They're fucking
Now you
good.
see. Now you see
was
me.
this?
Now you
Number
see
3.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So the original cast is not coming back. We're just gonna have Lex Luthor.
New
The people.
people.
Oh Jesus.
But from the start, it looked like they are there at the start of the movie.
Dude that was in Detective Pikachu and the Society of Magical Negroes in this movie. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good. They're so damn good. I love these movies.
Yeah, I never seen them.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
So Vagabond, I think in the second movie they're trying to break in this like this Chinese think tank or wherever it is, and they have a playing card that they have to put into something to like read the date off of a computer, and they're slinging this this playing card around the room around people that are like looking at them, and they're like throwing it all over the place. But it's so
That
good.
scene is amazing.
Yeah.
That Ebola, look that up and we'll play it here in a little bit. But
Okay.
dude, that is so good. I love that. Oh god, those movies are so good. They're so good. They're so fucking good. You got Woody Harrison coming back, man. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, Sophie, I haven't seen any of them.
You know what? When we're in Discord, we have to ask ABF, should we do a watch party of you don't see now you don't now you see me now you don't, man. I love those movies. Those
Yeah.
movies are so fucking good. And the chick that's part of the Horsemen in the first movie, she nearly dies because they did the trick where she's in the tank of water, she's handcuffed, and she's literally she couldn't unhook the cuffs and she nearly drowned, and they left it in the movie. I love those movies, man. I'm so glad that they're coming out with a third one.
Yeah, I've been waiting for a third one for a while.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, though, is Mark Ruffalo going to be in this because he was in the first? Was he in the second one?
He was in the second one.
Yeah. And he's retarded. He gets thrown in jail. It's so fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Did you find that clip, Ebola?
Yeah, I found it.
All right, let's look at this. So watch this, Vagabond. This you'll want to watch this movie after this clip. Or this movie is so fucking good. I love these movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
It's a good
That's
magician heist. It's so cool because you have magicians and it's a heist movie. I mean, come on, you can't go wrong with that. And it's like it's an original IP that they created, and they haven't overused the movies. And yeah, I do want to see this.
Well, you can never go wrong with a heist movie. Like every male wanted to do a heist in their lifetime.
Yeah.
Heist movies with magic. That's something different and creative or whatever.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
The first two are good, and the twists are also good.
Okay.
And you got Morgan. Hey, dude, you got Morgan Freeman in these movies too, man.
Yeah.
You got God Almighty himself in it.
Like as bad as Mark Ruffalo is in terms of politics,
he's actually good in these movies.
He's good in these movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
He actually acts his ass.
So what is our chat saying right now?
Yeah. About how the second movie was good. The car tricks, they did the majority of the car tricks.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
One was almost not good. I thought the second one was good though.
It was actually really good. I mean, the trick alone of him stopping the rain and moving it up and down, left and right was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. And the second one had Harry Potter in it, which is kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's like this is what happens. This is what happens.
Where's Marauders?
Yeah.
Now, Ebola. Sophie's yelling at you. She says, "I said almost."
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, Sophie,
Oh,
you need to get on.
You never apologize.
Sophie, you need to get on Ebola. He's been playing video games again.
No, don't tattle. You're a
No,
tattle. You're a
tattle.
tattletale. You're a tattletale.
No, I've been watching all the Guru stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
So Priest, what's next?
So we're gonna get into our pop culture segment, people. All the juicy stuff. So our first pop culture thing that we're gonna be talking about is Sinners and Revenge of the Sith. They're two totally different movies, but damn it, like they are both good or whatever.
I
and Ebola, I send you some articles too.
I have to tell you something. Sinners, vampire movie, and it's a new IP, and
it's good.
So from the clips and stuff that I have been watching, it looks fucking phenomenal. I would love to watch this.
It's good, bro. It is freaking good. It is freaking good, bro. Like as soon as it comes out on Blu-ray or 4K, bro, I'm copping me a copy, dude. Like Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan are a great duo, man. Like they are a great dynamic duo. Like I loved them throughout the whole entire movie. And during that week, like it only had a 4% drop rate. It made $45 million, about $45 million. I sent Ebola the article or whatever, like he just got to pull it up or whatever.
Well,
but it only had like a 4 of. It's about to make his money back, by the way. I just want to at least let you guys know it's gonna make his money back.
In the words of Jess, wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
That 42 to 44 million, and this is a new IP. And get this, it's a mostly a black cast. I know it's crazy, and guess what? They're not just like a black cast. They're like a normal cast that just happens to have a lot of black people.
So
I guess the racists took a day off.
Okay, so I want to ask you.
The racists took a day off.
Well,
go ahead, bro.
So does this movie like hint to a sequel, or is it just a one and done?
There is going to be a universe. Like Ryan Coogler is going to make a universe of these movies or whatever. Like him and WB made a pretty good deal. So
we got vampires.
It's going to be good.
They might do, so vampires. So could this be their new attempt at the dark universe?
Could be, man.
Like vampires, the Frankenstein monster. Oh, dude, if they can actually pull this off, I'd watch it.
Like the whole entire Sinners it's about to become a new franchise. Like literally Ryan Coogler. This is all Ryan Coogler. Like I think he's gonna make a prequel to this movie. Then it's like exactly. UK Gamer is a black cast. It's not a black quote unquote black film. It's just most of the cast just happen to be mostly black or whatever. So it is like, listen, people, I'm telling you, like they respect the lore of the vampire. Like all the characters are compelling. Like you even have some sympathy for the villain, but the villain's still the villain or whatever. And if you are a Irish person or whatever of descent or whatever, you're gonna love the villain. I'll put it that way, man. He's freaking funny, man. Like
I am a Irish person of this descent. Well,
you're Black Irish,
so you might like this movie. Black Irish.
I mean,
I got some Irish people in my family too.
Well, I mean,
I got some Irish people in my family.
They pull off the tropes where the vampires have to be invited into wherever they have to go into. I mean, so a lot of people are like, well, they're putting modern politics in it with racism and stuff. This is supposed to be happening.
It's Jim Crow.
In the 20s to 30s. Yeah, so it's Jim Crow South. It works for this fucking movie. Get over it. Stop bitching.
1932. It was in 1932, or whatever. And to all the people that say like, well, I just don't want it to be like, anti-white. It's not anti-white. White people. Your number one black friend is talking right now. Just give me it's not anti-white. I promise you.
The thing is, has anybody seen the cast being like attacking people or people attacking the cast for this movie? No.
Nope.
Because it's a good fucking movie. That's why.
Make a good movie, people will enjoy it. Make a bad movie, people will say it's bad.
If it would have been in modern times, this movie would fail. It would fail. It would fall harder than Brandon Lee did on the set of The Crow. That's how hard this movie would have failed if it was in modern times. I love. I'll put this is a period piece. This is a period piece movie. The racism works because of the era that's it in. And I think that the director knows that, and that's the reason why he said it in this time period, so it would fucking work for the film.
I was gonna say this on the racist part. They talk about racism, but it's not cringy. Like it's not like racism is bad. It's actually like, okay, we know what happened back in the day. We know what happened in the back in the day. This is a good time to talk about it or whatever, but it's not like saying that you, Phantom, as a white person, you owe me and Vagabond reparations. It's not doing like that. It's literally
appropriate for the time period.
It's appropriate for the time period, and I'm sorry, I hate to put it this way, but the people that really have a problem with this movie it's most likely like going to be the conservative audience. Like, hate to say it, but that's just the truth. Or whatever, like that'll be the problem. That's usually the people that are complaining about this movie the most, or whatever. But other than that, like, listen, this movie is not anti-white. So white people, it's okay. You're gonna be all right. Like, I understand it's been rough for you, like the last, since 2016.
No,
but I'm just saying, like,
you have to look at it this way.
Yeah.
They made the Klan the vampires. That's a good movie because it's like this. At least in this movie, you don't feel sympathetic for the monsters. You fucking don't.
Oh, and
they're already racist. They're already racist killers anyway.
So about that, like the whole entire Ku Klux Klan thing or whatever. So, like there's only 2 members from the Ku Klux Klan that end up being vampires. Just a little bit of a spoiler or whatever. But they don't even get that much lines. They're not really that much racist or whatever. Or if that makes sense or whatever, because it's in the background or whatever. It's in the background. Like you can feel the undertones of it, but it's not the main focus. Like UK Gamer says, they're telling a story or whatever. And like once again, if you are Irish of descent, you love this movie too. Like you love it. Anybody can like this movie. Like it's basically what we always been talking about. We want the movie. You can have diverse people, but you can also have diverse thoughts in this movie, and that's what this movie had. Or whatever, you had different perspectives of each character, like from the vampire's point of view on why they should be invited in, and like the temptation of sin or whatever. But you also got the people that still like have their humanity. You still have the Jim Crow South stuff or whatever. So. Oh yeah, we will get to that later. But other than that, I'm happy for Sinners. But we can also talk about another movie that brings us together is Revenge of the Sith. Now that was really good. And you want to know who probably hates this movie the most? It's Kathleen Kennedy. Like Kathleen Kennedy is throwing her hands up in the air and saying, why are you guys making this movie making money?
So this movie is actually on track to be $1 billion film.
Yeah, it's at 900 right now.
It'll be $1 billion.
900 million?
Yeah.
900 million?
Yes.
Yep. It's going to be $1 billion film. It's probably gonna be the first $1 billion Star Wars film. George Lucas Star
20
Wars
years
at that.
20 years. So you're telling me a 20. So let me get this right, Phantom. Let me get this right, Vagabond, and let me get this right, Ebola. You're telling me a classic movie that's 20 years is about to pass, is about to pass up Sinners. That's a new franchise, by the way, and it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good for what it is. Sinners is still good, but you're telling me a old head, somebody that's coming out of retirement just for a boxing match, just said like, all right, let me go ahead and let me get another crack at it. It's about to be $1 billion.
It's like this. It actually did better than Attack of the Clones, and did better than the re-releases of
Phantom Menace
and Attack of the Clones. And so I'm gonna give this little shout out. Hey Mo, I hate to say this, but a prequel film could be $1 billion before the end of this coming up month.
It's like
shout out to Mo Zamboni. He's streaming right now.
Yeah. So you're telling me.
I like the prequels. I always like the prequels. They're fun movies.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the original trilogy, and then what the prequels did is they expanded the lore of the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
They explained why Darth Vader becomes Darth Vader.
They actually explained it where it made sense.
It's like this. It's like this. We've had this conversation with Mo multiple times. Hey, you could have done the prequels in just 2 movies. No, the fuck you couldn't.
No, you can't.
No, the fuck you couldn't.
That would be a rushed, convoluted mess.
But I still blame OG fans for whining and bitching about the prequels as the reason why we got Disney Star Wars now. And I'm an OG fan. I'm an OG Star Wars fan. And I still blame that. That's where the blame should be. You should blame the old fans for the reason we have Disney Star Wars, because they
blame Mo. It's all Mo's fault.
Whine and bitched and
it's all Mo's fault.
Prequels. Yeah, it's Mo's fault.
I also have a little mini rant. The
you know
people,
what?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say there's
Go ahead, Ebo. Hurry up.
That's good. There's some. Like, if you didn't go and see the movie, that's fine. I respect, because it's Disney. You don't want to give Disney movie, but don't go around and try to shame or make people feel bad they went to the movie. Don't call them normies or shills either. You're just gonna you just become, especially for Revenge of the Sith. It's kind of ironic you're saying that, because you kind of become the very thing you claim to be fighting against.
Yeah.
Don't do anyone. It's their money. It's their choice what they do with their money. Don't shame or degrade anyone for going to see a movie. Even if it's a Disney movie, don't try to shame them, make them feel bad about it. And then people will probably end up not liking you.
You know what? You know what? Hold on a second. You know what? We blame Mo so much. Mo, this is for you.
Well, take the pants off. Take the pants off. Take your pants off.
I just want the sucker dick to see what it tastes like.
I just wanted to say that, because I saw.
Well, that's just the thing. At
least there was one YouTuber that was saying it, but I'm like, you can not watch it. That's okay. Just don't go around and calling people shield or normies for going to see a movie that they like.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm never gonna tell people to boycott anything. That's not my thing. I'm like Jeremy. I'm not gonna tell you to boycott anything. It's your money. You can do whatever you want to, but don't ever in your lifetime, and Phantom agrees with me on this, because Phantom even had to shut this down in Discord, but he already knows who I'm talking about. Don't ever in your lifetime ever degrade somebody because they like a franchise, or they particularly like something that you don't personally don't like or whatever. Don't ever do that, because it's gonna come to the moment of one of your favorite franchises, something that you're gonna like. Somebody's gonna have a problem with it. So what I say is this: do I like Disney? No, I don't. I hate the fact of them and everything. But I love Revenge of the Sith. It's a good movie, however. Not a great movie, but it's a good movie, and it was fun to be around other fans that love that movie. However,
the experience at theater was amazing.
I'll be honest. Out of the prequels, it's my favorite because throughout the original trilogy, you know that Vader was like a sympathetic villain at the end because Luke turned him back to the light. Everybody always wanted to know what caused Anakin to become Vader. We finally found out, and it was tragic. He was lied. He was manipulated into becoming Vader. We got to see Order 66. We got to see the Emperor's rise to power. Right? If you didn't have the prequels, you would have A New Hope, Empire, and Return of the Jedi. 3 great movies. 3 phenomenal movies.
Yeah.
But when you have the prequels that literally tells the story,
it makes
of
sense.
Skywalker, it literally opens your eyes to, and you have to put Rogue One in that because it is a bridge between
the
Episode
prequels
3
both series
and 4.
That's that's one Disney movie that you got to give props to is Rogue One. But onto that, Phantom. I personally I like Revenge of the Sith, but I personally like Attack of the Clones. I understand it's like the worst movie out of the
weakest
prequels
out
or whatever.
of the prequels, but it's still good.
But it's still good. The only reason why I like this movie is because of me and my dad going to the theater together. But you have to have it like Phantom says, just because you have to show what Anakin was like before he had the attempt of going to the dark side or whatever. Like it was his mother that was keeping him from going full dark side or whatever. Him and Padme or whatever.
So Mo said you didn't really need Attack of the Clones, but the problem is you had Anakin, sweet boy Anakin, and then in Attack of the Clones, you literally saw him do genocide. He literally did genocide on the Tusken Raiders. He killed the men, the women, and the children. That was his first
even the
step
dog
to the dark side. And you have to have that to know that literally Anakin was fractured. He was fractured.
Yeah.
Right? He was lost and he was tormented. And in the Clone, I know a lot of people don't like the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars were good to me because it literally showed Anakin's journey from the Battle of Geonosis until the battle over Coruscant in the beginning of Episode 3. You got to see his slow descent into hate.
Why he's the way he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Because all he wanted to do was to keep his loved ones alive.
Protect.
He turned evil because he out of fear of Padme becoming the very thing that what happened to his mother.
Yes.
He didn't want Padme to have the same fate, and so fear caused.
He still died.
Yeah.
But dude, the thing about Revenge of the Sith that we love is like even like the just certain parts of the movie. Do you know who Dog Plagueis the Wise is? Come on, dog. That's a classic scene. Like we always go back to that scene.
I've quoted that so many times.
Kreese, or your new empire.
Your new empire. Dude. Don't make me kill you.
Honestly, I think
the battle. What's the name of the planet they were on? That
Mustafar.
Mustafar. The battle of Mustafar. Probably the greatest lightsaber battle.
Lightsaber duel ever.
Yes.
Honestly,
that one.
Opinion, the folks that don't like the prequels are lying.
Yeah,
after
we're looking at you, Mo. We're looking at you, Mo. Mo, we're coming for you.
Okay, if you watch the sequels and still say the prequels are bad, at this point you're just coping and seething.
Yes, people. I said ninja. Listen. I didn't say the other word. I said we're coming for you, ninja.
Listen. Look at like almost everybody on G&G, like freaking Jeremy, him being a homosexual man. Ryan, him being a racist. Freaking Jay, like being that doesn't wipe his butt. Like they all love the prequels or whatever. Like the prequels are good. Are they the best movies? No. Is the dialogue good? No. But they're fun. They're enjoyable. And I'm sorry,
they have an impact and full of emotion.
Listen, do I love the OT?
Everybody.
I do.
I know, Mac. What's up, brother? The thing, it's like this. It's like this. At the end of the day, if the OG fans didn't whine, bitch, and moan, we would never.
We probably had 7, 8, and 9. Good.
Yeah. Better movies. Better movies.
Yeah.
Well,
speaking
I don't think it's
speaking
just
of someone who doesn't like the prequels, we have a Mo raid.
Oh, I don't think it was just a prequel.
Thanks, Mo.
Wasn't George Lucas thought he was getting old and like kind of needed to pass it on kind of thing as well. That also played a part.
That's all.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, you could have gave it to somebody that you trust.
He thought he trusted her and him, but I guess.
Well, a lot of us trusted Disney. Well, okay, to be fair, a lot of us was like, "Oh man, well, when Disney took over Marvel,
of course,
a lot of us thought there was going to be good out of it, and that turned into sour grapes right after."
Like the Emperor says, yes.
Yeah.
That's
when
Kathleen
that first
Kennedy.
announced, my first fear was they were just going to animate everything Star Wars, which probably would have been better than what actually happened.
What's up, Nerd Slap? How you doing, brother?
The problem is they have to hire animators again. They have to relearn how to animate. That's the sad part.
Yeah, that's. When I was talking to someone, they're like, they're just going to animate everything and make it Pixar looking.
But dude, you still know that you still know that Qui-Gon is looking from the Force out. You motherfuckers, you killed me with a lightsaber strike, but lightsabers don't kill people anymore. Fuck you.
I'm the only one who died to a lightsaber.
I want to at least say this or whatever. Like, do I love the OT? Yes, I think the OT is amazing, strong prequels, but I mean, strong trilogy or whatever. But damn it, man, the prequels are just fun. They're more fun, dog. Like OT, like I like it for what it is, but like I ain't gonna lie, there be sometimes when the movies is boring as hell. The only movie that I can say that I can rewatch is Empire Strikes Back. Like Empire Strikes Back is the greatest Star Wars movie of all time.
Are good.
Okay, so for the parts that you find boring, is it where it's mostly dialogue? I don't mind dialogue in film. Like one of my favorite series is mostly just talking, which is Da Heck Sign. And like
I'm sorry, dog. I need the plot to move or whatever. Like, listen, I love New Hope. I love the second half of New Hope. It's the same thing how I feel about Return of the Jedi or whatever. Like like Chris Gore said, Return of the Jedi is like the best. It's the best Force movie ever.
I do want to say this much. I still want to say this much. Yamato beats Death Star. Just saying.
Yes, it does. But all I'm just saying is Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars movie or whatever. But if we're talking about out of the prequels, it's definitely Revenge of the Sith. And man, once again, like it was amazing. It was amazing watching a whole bunch. The movie theater was sold out on a Friday, bro. And like we were all quoting the whole entire movie, bro. Like we were all like kids in the candy shop. It was freaking amazing, dude. Like
I was smiling the entire time.
Dude, I tell you right now, this weekend when I'm not like super busy, I'm gonna rewatch Revenge of the Sith. I got to. I love that movie.
Dude, I wish you would have been able to watch it on the big screen again, man. Because
I can say I got to see it. I got to see it in its original when it was originally released.
Me too.
Yeah, so I got to see it. And
but I'm just saying, like 20 years later, you just come back with your brother and everything, and just say like, "Oh man, dude, this is just dope, bro. This is amazing," or whatever.
Dude,
why can't we not get this?
Dude, it's like this. It's like you know every single line. Hello there, General Kenobi.
Hello there,
General Kenobi.
And also,
this is
like Christensen is now the face of Star Wars now.
He is the face of Star Wars now. And hold on. And to that note, I'm glad that you said that. Like, it was amazing seeing Hayden Christensen come back and say, like, thank you the fans, like Tom Cruise did with Top Gun. But I really want to just say this. You guys that hated Hayden Christensen, you can go jump in the lake because you know what? You guys are a bunch of bandwagoners.
And don't pretend you like him now. Do those people don't pretend you like him now and say, I always liked him. No, you didn't. You hated him,
dude,
so much, and to the point George Lucas sold his franchise.
Dude, did you see the clip of Hayden and Mace? It was Hayden
Samuel L. Jackson
coming out in that theater with lightsabers.
Yes.
And the crowd erupts.
Went wild.
Hayden borrowed someone's lightsaber and signed it.
Yes. And I still say Mace Windu is still alive.
Yeah.
It's like,
also,
listen.
Hayden
I'm just saying this. We had fun. We have fun. We had fun, okay? Like, listen, that's what it's all about. That's what the movie experience is supposed to be about. You need to have fun with your peers. We want to be able to theorize. We want to talk about movies, and we want to see what's going to happen next. You didn't get that. We haven't gotten that in the last couple of years, man. Like, Revenge of the Sith proves that there's still hardcore Star Wars fans out there. And Kathleen Kennedy does not care. And she hates the fact that this movie is about to make $1 billion. She is throwing her hands up in the air and just saying, like, screw you, George. I hate you.
That your best movie is a movie you didn't even make.
And guess what? Guess who gets that money? George gets that money.
George is getting that money. Like,
George
does Disney
he still gets all the money.
Does Disney get part of it?
Small portion. He gets a small portion. They get a small portion because it's his trilogy, and he still has he still collects royalties off of those movies. So a good portion of that money is going into George Lucas's fucking pocket.
George gets more Disney.
Yeah, and I gotta say this, Idaho Mac. I was almost 2 years old when A New Hope came out, and I got to go to my uncle took me, my aunt, my mom, and friend of the family to go see Star Wars. I wasn't quite 2 years old. So I got to see all three of the original trilogy in their original runs in theaters, the original cuts. And I have the original cuts on DVD, and I have the special editions. And then when the prequels came out, I took my kids to see the prequels and the original trilogy. I love Star Wars. And you guys remember when Chris Gore had the trial of Disney? Yeah. I was in that chat every single.
So was I.
Every single one, and I was boasting about that. I was talking in that chat because you guys go watch it. It's on Film Threat. Probably one of the best things that Chris Gore has done. For me, the last great Star Wars movie has to be Rogue One. Was the last good Star Wars movie that Disney. That's it. Everything else is trash.
I will say this movie to people that I think this movie for people that hate like Star Wars stuff. I think this movie, watching this, kind of revived people's love for Star Wars in a way.
It did.
It also showed that people don't hate Star Wars. People just wish Star Wars was like this.
People don't hate Star Wars. They hate
clearly it shows
Wars.
that people still love Star Wars, considering it's almost going to be $1 billion.
Yeah, yeah. There's still fans out there that love the franchise. It's just that like Kathleen Kennedy just wants to make it in her image. And you want to know what's the crazy part? Like the 10-year anniversary of Force Awakens is supposed to be happening this year too. Do you see them re-releasing that? No.
Nope.
No. The thing also I like is that Hayden also likes the theories stuff. Like people interview him about theories, and he actually engages with those theories. And it's like,
and he's cool with Star Wars theory too.
He's like, I like these things that people theorize what could have happened, because they're like, what if could Qui-Gon stop Anakin from turning to the dark side? He's like, it's cool, and he says,
I think Qui-Gon would have.
The thing is, like. Everybody, we've been doing. We gotta do one more movie in our fanfic. We might do this next week. We need to do our version. We need to rewrite Rise of Skywalker. We got to do it.
Yeah.
You know what? We might have to do that. We might have to do that because we got a special guest. Like, you guys keep on tuning in. Like, we're almost there.
Shut up, Grease. Shut up.
Grease, shut it.
I know.
Shut up.
I know.
Shut up, my ninja.
I know. Darth Vader's even saying.
Shut up, my ninja.
Listen, Darth Vader. Yeah, Darth Vader is ready. Don't worry. But yeah, I mean, overall, before we move on to the next subject, dude, like for these both franchises, we just showed you what happens when if you do a new franchise and you just make a good story with Sinners. It's about to make its money back at the box office. Like it made 48 million its first week, and it made 45 million in its second week. And then we showed you what happens when you bring an old franchise out of retirement when you still have a love for it. So that's what that segment was about. We showed you that it doesn't matter if it's an old franchise or a new franchise. If you make great stories and you just don't piss off your fans, you're going to make money. You're going to make money. It's easy. It's like turning on the water fountain or whatever. So
Okay, so what we got next?
Okay. So next? The next subject is, and I'm praying that this leak is not true. I'm really praying that this is not true. James Gunn's Superman.
Oh no.
I know
So
before you go, Crease,
Oh,
I got a theory. That go ahead and say what you're gonna say, but I have a theory on this shit. So go ahead.
Okay, so there's a lot of things that's been going on. I heard, like, I know Isaac, shout out to Isaac or whatever, like he told me like the actress Lois Lane was talking about like it's to get back at the conservatives or whatever. Okay, I don't care about that. Like I'm still gonna go watch the movie. I'm not conservative, so I don't give a shit or whatever. But but my main thing is this. I heard that there are monkeys that are like literally trolling Superman.
I'm sorry, I was trolling.
Please don't. Please tell me.
Hey, Nagranol, get Jess in this chat right now. We're talking about monkeys. Get her in this chat. Get her in the chat.
I want to know if this leak is true. I hope that this is not true. If this is true, I don't think it'll take away from the movie. But like, this is the most laziest thing. It would be the most laziest thing ever that James Gunn has done. If he has monkeys trolling Superman.
Hold on. Wait to talk about the monkeys when Jess in the chat. Then when she comes in and talk about the monkeys because we got troll Jess with monkeys.
I'm just saying like I hope that these leaks are not true. Like I'm praying to God that these leaks are not true.
according, I think Gary said the leaks are true because he knows someone that watched the screening and he said the leaks are true.
Okay. So until we get this in here. Okay, so this is my little theory on this. James Gunn is getting the actors to say stupid shit to get traction for people to talk about the movie because they've been having issues with screenings. They've been having issues with test screenings. They've had people like us and other people like talk about this stuff.
It's 50-50 right now.
Yeah, and I believe a lot of this stuff that like the Lois Lane actress is saying and other stuff that we've been hearing lately is just it's just propaganda to get people to talk about the Superman movie. I looked at the stuff that she said. I've looked at other stuff that's being said. And if you look at what she said, it's basically, I think these are talking points that James Gunn is like, okay, I want you to say this, this, and this to keep people talking about Superman. And that's what's going on. That's what I feel is going on right now. because we had that trailer pop out not too long ago, and then all of a sudden, Superman's
It just went quiet.
Went quiet. Now she comes out and says stupid shit. Guess what? We're talking about it again. And the movie comes out in
So you think it's marketing?
2 months. Yeah, I think the movie comes out
July 11th.
2 months.
July 11th.
Mo,
Yeah.
what's up, Mo? How you doing, brother?
Yeah,
You
Mo.
know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I got you. We got a Mo sighting.
Well, take the pants off. Take the pants off. Take your pants off.
I just want to suck a dick to see what it tastes like.
So, yeah, you know what? Now that you gave me that perspective, you could be right or whatever. Like, you know, he wants people to talk about the movie or still or whatever. Like, I think, okay, if there's one person in Hollywood that gets superheroes, it is James Gunn. And I understand a lot of people don't like his ego, but he got us to sympathize with a talking raccoon. Like, I mean, the dude has a right to like be somewhat a little bit cocky. I gotta give him his props or whatever. But you know,
rumors, it seems like he's really self-injecting his own cancellation into the Superman movie. That's basically what it is.
So he's making fun of himself.
No, he's literally pity. No, it's a pity party of his own cancellation back with those tweets, which is going to make people remember those tweets or bring up or dig the tweets up again. And he's hoping that people gonna sympathize with him, but it's gonna backfire. Or gonna make people like, why were you hired again?
That's what I think it is. It's like
that's what Jeremy brought up.
There is no bad publicity, right? There is no bad publicity because when you have people engaging and talking about this movie, the good, the bad, the ugly, the negative. Yeah, we're talking about it. When's the last time we talked about Superman? When we showed the trailer, like what, about a month?
The clip.
Month or two ago.
Whenever the last trailer.
That same week that Val Kilmer passed away. Whenever that week was, that's when that movie. I mean, the trailer, 5 minutes of crypto or whatever. I mean, like I said, like if I guess that these leaks are true, I don't think it still takes away from the movie. I think it's just funny and a little bit or whatever. Like, I think it's just the engagement,
dude. It's like, if you notice, there's nothing been coming out from Corn Sweat. It hasn't been nothing coming out from the other actors. It was the lowest ranked actress, and that's it. She's the only one that has said stupid shit out of all of them. You would think if I mean, Corn Sweat has been getting a lot of hate for the trailers, especially
no reason. For no reason.
The wonky eye look trailer. They've been getting shit about the crypto and all this. Then it went dead silent for weeks. Then all of a sudden she wants to open her mouth and say stupid shit. I think it's to get people to engage and talk about this movie and keep this movie relevant, and because it comes out in 2 months. And I think I'm right.
Yeah. I think because like we haven't had an official trailer or whatever. We haven't had a legit official trailer because like the last Superman trailer that we have, it was the teaser trailer, and that's the one that they kept on playing in the theater or whatever. So I'm assuming that's the main trailer now. Like we got to just roll with that.
Crease, Jess is here. Tell her about the monkeys.
Oh yeah. So Jess, what's up, girl? Like listen. So there are huge rumors of Superman. Of Lex Luthor hiring monkeys to throw hateful tweets at Superman. So like, yeah, the Phantom wanted me to tell you about the monkey part. The James Gunn part with the monkeys. What's up, Jess? How you doing? Like, I hope you're having a great night. But still, I want to see this movie still. Like the main thing is I still want to see the movie because like we haven't seen Superman in a long time. I mean, once again, I like Henry Cavill's Man of Steel. It is what it is. Listen, the Snyder Bros or whatever. He's not coming back. All right, let it the fuck go. It's not happening. Like, this Superman movie is more Superman-esque or whatever. It has bright colors, like it's cheesy or whatever. We got monkeys like throwing out tweets or whatever. So, why the hell not? Let's just give it the chance, right? I'm just saying, like,
she just said
monkeys,
it's
people.
just monkeys, not gorillas.
Okay, monkeys, not gorillas.
There are probably some monkeys with purple and
there's
pink
theories that they're trying to introduce Gorilla Grodd as well.
Okay, that's what I'm finna say. Do you think that him, like Lex Luthor and Gorilla Grodd might be having a partnership or whatever, like, exchange?
It's like this.
See, that's the only way I can excuse it. That's the only way I can excuse it. However,
yeah,
I'll say this much: if they can actually get a Gorilla Grodd, I mean, the last Gorilla Grodd that we ever had live action was on The Flash, and it actually looked the CGI
pretty
good.
It was pretty decent. It was pretty good.
Yeah, and it would make sense for Grodd to be in Superman because he's more of a Flash villain, but having him this could explain like certain aspects
the
of
events,
the movie. Yeah, so
Creature Commandos.
Although the interesting thing about the Flash is he didn't speak; he spoke with his brain, not his mouth. Most of the time he showed up, he never actually spoke with his mouth. It was brain speaking.
You know what? You want to know what? It's not that. You know what? If Gorilla Grodd is going to be one of the main villains in this new DCU, I'm for it because James knows how to do that type of stuff. He knows how to do that. Once again, he got us to sympathize over a raccoon, bruh. Like, I'm just saying, like, he got us.
King Shark, King Shark. Do I need to say any more? King fucking Shark, Suicide Squad.
King Shark. Yeah, the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And it's like
so that
I'm down for it because it's a character we've not had in any of the live.
Never seen.
Yeah, and if we can get, it's like. James Gunn has always said his blueprint. He wants to do the Legion of Doom. Grodd is one of the heads of the Legion of Doom next to Luthor.
Yeah.
It would be great. I mean, who do you think could be controlling the kaiju? It could be Grodd with his telekinesis.
It could be Grodd.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that okay. Once again, people can be mad about this. By the way, like we can be like 100% wrong or whatever. But now that since we're getting different points of views, it makes me still want to go see the movie because once again, like the monkeys could be connected to Gorilla Grodd or whatever. Like Gorilla Grodd is a genius or whatever, if you know the comic books or whatever. So
we could get Gorilla City. We can actually get Gorilla City.
Yeah.
We can get
you might get That's what I'm saying. Like you could get Giganta sooner or later. Like you might actually get a good Giganta you also of course you got the Gorilla City if you know that lore right there. I know Gorilla City just purely because I remember the Justice League cartoon or whatever. That's what I remember it or whatever.
It was also briefly shown for an episode in The Flash, I think.
Kreese.
Yeah.
We could get Boston Dead Man. We could probably get Dead Man. We could
Dead Man? Yeah.
We just think. James Gunn knows his superheroes. Love him or hate him. He knows how to write superhero movies.
We sympathize with a raccoon. That's all I gotta say.
I have more faith in James Gunn making a superhero movie
Zack Snyder?
than Zack Snyder, hands
We're
down.
not affiliated with Zack Snyder.
Fuck Zack Snyder.
Not affiliated. So
let Zack Snyder go make his space warping vaginas and his fake Star Wars shit.
Zach, how does it feel that the Rebel movie was so bad? Not even Disney wanted it.
Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy threw your script in the garbage. She's like,
hey,
yeah,
the only
we're
good
not doing
decision
that.
she ever made. The only good decision that bitch ever made is like, well, now we're passing on this shit.
Yeah, at least even she knew it's bad. She's like, I might be
Yeah.
dumb, but I can recognize when even something's this bad.
All right, Chris, what we got next? What we got next?
Okay, so the final thing is it's going to be sort of like a little bit of a Marvel segment because like I think it's all going to like go into one. We could talk about a little bit of the Thunderbolts, but also Phantom. I don't know if you heard the news about what Chris Claremont said about Secret Wars or whatever. Like we could like talk about that too. It's all in one or whatever.
Yeah, it's like this, everybody. I was right once again. I was right about Secret Wars. Once again, I was fucking right.
So as far as the Thunderbolts, like Chris Gore and a lot of them already saw it, and some of my friends already saw it. Like saw the movie, and yeah, it's just another Marvel movie.
It's as good as the last one. It's the best Marvel movie since the last one.
Dude,
pretty much.
So they have Sentry in the Thunderbolts, and they had the Void, and I got to see clips of that today, and I'm like, this is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen.
This movie is supposed to be talking about mental health.
Yeah. Well, okay. So if nobody knows who Sentry is, so Sentry is the equivalent of Superman in the Marvel universe. So he's basically Superman. He has the same powers as Superman, but he has an alter ego called the Void, which is a mass murdering. Think Homelander on steroids. He literally can.
Yeah.
So Sentry has telekinesis, super strength. He can shoot lasers out of his eyes. He's basically Superman, but he has magical based powers, and he also has the Void, which the Void is a mask. If the Void is not kept in check, it can destroy the world.
Yeah.
And oh my God, this is gonna be awful. This is gonna. This is what should have happened. If James Gunn was still at Marvel, he should have directed the Thunderbolts. It probably would have been a better movie.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is like they said this is like a bad version of Suicide Squad from what I heard, and like it's tackling depression, which I don't think with superhero movies I want to talk about depression because I'm trying to like not be in the real world at all or whatever. And
like
it's about
movie.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like it's about a bunch of characters that we don't care about. I mean, we care about Bucky, but that's about it. But
that's the only reason.
From what I keep on hearing, it's mostly another MCU movie. It's about Elena. This is how Elena feels, or whatever. And as far as the Thunderbolts, Phantom, it's not the way that you will like it, or whatever, from what I heard. Do you want it to be spoiled, or do you care, or whatever?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna. The only way I'll see this movie if it falls off the truck and ends up in Discord. I'll watch it then.
So a little bit of a spoiler. If you don't like spoilers, get up out of here. 1, 2, 3. So like the Thunderbolt name is not from Thunderbolt Ross. Oh no, they don't want to go the classic comic book route. They don't want to connect that to the last movie or anything. It's Elena's soccer team when she was a little girl.
What? Are you fucking kidding me? The Thunderbolts are named after Gerald Thaddeus fucking Ross. It's his name. Thunderbolt. Oh my fucking. No!
That's what Chris Gore said. And Alan Ying said. Shout out to Film Thread.
Wait.
No!
That doesn't even make sense.
By the way, if you want to hang out with me and Chris Gore, come to Dragon Con.
Phantom, are you okay?
Vagabond, we need to talk after this show, okay? I need you to do something for me at Dragon Con. Dude,
All right.
this is the reason why I fucking hate Marvel. This is the reason why I fucking hate Marvel. Ooh, I'm about to pull a Nagranol. I wish I had a fake control, a messed up controller, so I could slam it against the wall. Fuck.
Yeah, so it's not because they're named after the president. Ah, man, we're gonna name it after Elena's soccer team. Really? What?
Did you hear about the end
Remember,
credits?
Marvel is bad people. Marvel is bad people, and yes, we could.
It's the best movie since the last one.
Kevin Feige, you can literally go fuck yourself. You can sit on a bull's horn and let it go up your ass and spin on that son of a bitch. Fuck you.
But like, because of the post-credit scene, which, you know, another spoiler, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So the second post-credit scene that deems that Marvel is back is like, it's connecting the Secret War with Fantastic Four or whatever. Like the Fantastic Four ship is coming down into the universe of for the 616 universe. So basically, they're getting ready for this Secret War. Which, shout out to the great Chris Claremont. Which is, if you guys don't know who Chris Claremont is, he's basically what made the X-Men the X-Men. He gave us all the laurel. He pretty much is the guy that did the 90s series, that Larry Houston took comic book stuff and put it on the big screen. Chris Claremont said that there's going to be 3 versions of of RDJ. There's going to be 3 versions of Chris Evans, and like all the X-Men people are coming back. Even old girl that played the original Jean, she's supposed to be coming back as Phoenix. That I'm assuming, since everybody's coming back, that means Halle Berry's coming back as Storm. So the stuff that me and you the stuff that me and you were talking about, Phantom, like the Captain America, Captain Hydra, is actually happening. Like, that's what Chris Claremont said. So we were both right on that.
I am vindicated. Dr. Doom is Tony Stark that never went into the fucking cave. He is not the Tony Stark that went to the cave.
I think the only thing is that Psylocke is not going to be. Obviously, it's not going to be.
Yeah, she said that's not going to be the same Psylocke or whatever, but I mean, that's fine.
They said it's also not going to be Asian. So is it going to be the British version of Psylocke? Is my question.
Boo.
Well, to be fair,
all you had to tell me was Halle Berry's playing Storm again, and I already know it's trash.
To be fair, Psylocke is more of a parasite. Psylocke actually moves from body to body. So if they recast it to another character, I'm fine with that, because that's her power.
It's just everyone prefers the assassin, the Asian one over the British one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we had a Psylocke in Deadpool.
Oh yeah, and Elizabeth Olsen is supposed to be coming back, which we already knew she was going to come back. I mean, she's not coming back.
Is she coming back? Because she plain out said she's not coming back.
She lied to you. Like, Chris Claremont said she's in the movie or whatever. Like,
you stupid bitch. You're hot motherfucker. You're a hot bitch. But oh my.
They suppose, because like, this is basically the battle. This is about to be Battle World. Like, once Doomsday is done, he's gonna put all the Marvel characters from each universe onto one world. Because this is how how they're gonna do the soft reboot,
dude. So this means that at the end of Fantastic Four, he's going to steal the cosmic energy from Galactus, and he gets the cosmic power. So he's gonna be the Beyonder. They're not even gonna have the Beyonder in the fucking movie. It's gonna be Doom with the fucking cosmic powers.
They're pretty much taking a little bit from this. They're pretty much taking a little bit. If you guys go watch the Spider-Man animated series episode of Secret Wars, pretty much that's basically what the plot I believe that they're gonna do. Or from I'm putting two and two together. Like if you study enough comic books together. But yeah, that's what's happening. Like that's what Chris Claremont said. This is how I feel about.
Can I go do seppuku right now? Because this is really pissing me the fuck off.
Sure.
Don't do that. We still like you. But I was gonna say that this just proves that honestly, guys, you don't have to go see Thunderbolts. You don't have to go see Fantastic Four to know what's about to happen for Doomsday. You really don't. You don't really need homework to do this.
Anymore.
It's like, will I watch Thunderbolts? Yeah, but am I going to pay for it? I don't know about that. Will I go watch Fantastic Four? No, but will I pay for it? I don't know. I don't think so. But I'll still watch it or whatever, just to make some content or whatever. But other than that, I really don't care what Marvel got's going on. Just give me the X-Men already.
You know what I'm gonna do, Chris? I'm just gonna go back and watch Spider-Man Secret War. And I'll go watch the Avengers Assemble Secret War shit, Battle World shit.
Yeah,
because if they're not gonna have the Beyonder is the main character of the storyline, you stupid fucks. You stupid. Oh God, I wish I had the Ryan clip. You stupid fucks.
Yeah.
And you wonder why your movies are failing. You wonder why nobody gives a 2 cents in a fuck about your goddamn movies.
But we all know. But the thing is, let's be fair. We all know that Doomsday and Secret War will be billion-dollar films. They're going to be billion-dollar films. Like it's good. Like we ain't even debating that. They're about to be billion-dollar films. Like I'm gonna say it. Fans gonna say it. We all gonna say it on this pen. Those are gonna be billion-dollar films. Like we already know.
You know what?
But
you know what? Fuck this shit.
Okay then. So like.
That's me flipping the table.
Yeah, so that's one of the main spoilers. I mean, do you want another spoiler to Thunderbolts, fan, or do you want to go ahead and like almost end the show?
Let me guess. They kill Sentry. They kill Sentry, even though
Sentry is going to be part of. Sentry's going to be part of the Thunderbolts or whatever because he's going to be in Secret War or whatever. But get this, people. Because they don't like the name of the Thunderbolts. Another spoiler, like Sam the Falcon. Yeah, Sam the Falcon is like suing the government for the Avengers name or whatever. So therefore, if they can't call themselves the Avengers, they're gonna call themselves. And get this. This is a comic book series. It's called The New Avengers.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Dark Avengers or something.
Okay, can we end this goddamn stream now? Can we end this goddamn stream now? Fuck.
I know what goes on throughout the whole entire movie. I'm still gonna watch it. I'm gonna do a review on it, but I'm like, oh my goodness, this is not good, bro. Like,
you know what? You guys could tell Chest I'm getting karma. I'm getting karma for trolling her for the last couple of days with this dumb shit.
Is it safe to say that even though I haven't watched this movie, I believe that the first Suicide Squad movie is a better movie, and I haven't even watched this yet? Like,
yep.
No.
Well, I'll go this far. The fuck is I can't say that. I can't say the sequels were better. Sequel Star Wars movies are going to be better than this shit. They probably will.
Nah.
Trash.
What about Rings of Power? Like, is it better than Rings of Power?
No, not Rings of Power. No. I was gonna say that.
Is it gonna be better? Is the black Snape gonna be better than any of the characters in this fucking shit?
No, man. Well,
All right,
this is the conclusion of the show. Yeah. So,
Ebola, what you
got coming up?
My casual covering Mr. Korean guy getting beat up and put to jail. Other Asian entertainment over there. I will also recommend Revenge of the Sith because because why not?
I don't have no recommendation tonight.
I have a
I'm too pissed. I'm too pissed tonight.
His recommendation is the sword.
After having that fat fucking bitch run over my goddamn foot today, and now hearing this dumb shit, I just can't wait to do my big announcement at the end of this fucking show. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, Vagabond, what you got going on?
What you got going on, Vagabond?
What I got going on is tomorrow night I will be on Iron Oxide's weekly Rogues Gallery, and then Saturday I'll be on Anime for the Homies, and probably in about 2 weeks the first episode, or I'll just say in a few weeks. I'm not sure the exact time yet, but in a few weeks, I swear it's not hentai podcast.
Oh gosh!
And who's gonna be your first? And who's gonna be your
first guest?
Yeah, you guys will be my first guest, and
nice.
I need to figure out what topic I'm going to bring up, or what's the main anime of the day.
My girlfriend.
Oh God!
No, I'm saving that one.
My
for
girlfriend.
Oh.
Oh boy.
But yeah, we'll have that going on, and I'll be at MomoCon at the end of this month. So
PeachCon.
catch me there.
PeachCon.
Yeah. I will be a degenerate there, so if you see me getting stepped on,
when are you not? When are you not a
just
degenerate?
You know what?
Never turn off.
Vagabond, you need to film that shit and let me use it for the anime show.
Well, if I get a cameraman, but yeah, if you're in Georgia, come to MomoCon. I'll be there every single day of the week. It's 5 days, 24/7, and they have the best arcade, the 24/7 Japanese arcade with also American pinball machines and classic arcades as well too.
That's what's up.
That's
I guess I'll go next.
Gamer. Yeah, Chris, what you got going on, brother?
So, definitely next week. Well, I'm gonna let Phantom talk about it, but hold on, let me just say all my stuff first, and then I'll let Phantom close us out with the big announcement. Yeah, we're definitely for the homies anime with the homies this Saturday or whatever. So we decided in the Discord that the main topic is I want to know about VTubers, so I wanted to talk about the VTuber thing. Why it's such a I want to know. That's gonna be the main event subject right there about VTubers or whatever. That's gonna be our main thing. But definitely for that, for the anime for the homies. Next Thursday we still will have a show, but I'm finna. Don't worry. I'm finna throw you the lob. But the recommendation that I have that I'm watching right now is I'm rewatching I'm rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh right now. I'm on the second season right now. Kaiba's the GOAT, and now Phantom. We got some important news to talk about for next week, next Friday. Go ahead, my friend. Do it.
Okay, guys. So don't forget to tune in Saturday night for Anime with the Homies. And I'm going to let everybody know that next Thursday night is not going to be a regular show. And here's why. So we're going to do a chill stream Thursday night. We're going to do our fanfic of Rise of Skywalker. Vagabond probably will come back for that too, so we can have fun with that. And Friday at 2:00 Eastern, it will be episode 45 with our very, very special guest, the Critical Drinker. We're going to have Drinker on Friday, people, at 2:00 Eastern. The Critical Drinker is going to be on for the homies. So it's going to be Friday.
Now go in now.
Good. Yeah, Nagranal, we got Drinker. We're going to have Drinker, baby. We're going to have Drinker. Drinker is going to be on the homies next Friday.
I don't underestimate the power of Crease. I get anybody. I get anybody. I'm gonna sip to myself. So Critical Drinker. It's locked in. It's locked in. I talked to him today. It's locked in. It's locked in, baby. Yes. And guess what? It ain't even our biggest episode either. That's just the crazy part, because episode 50. I can't say anymore. Episode 50. Tune into episode 50. Tune into episode 50, boy. Don't look. Yeah. Yep. Episode 45 this Friday. Yep. Can't wait.
So next Friday, 2:00 Eastern, for the Homies podcast, we're gonna have the man, the myth, the legend himself, the Critical Drinker. Until next time, I'm MX. He's MMM Chris King Jr. He's the Kamala supporter, Ebola, and we got the Runaway Vagabond. And we will see you guys Saturday night for Anime with the Homies. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the night. And Vagabond, don't you have some wise words of wisdom you like to tell us?
Yes. Vagabond once said, I swear it's not hentai.
And?
Let's go with that one.
And something else.
Oh, I don't know.
Come on.
I'll have to think of something.
Enjoy. Yeah.
Swimming.
We talking about the life we know. Lasting vibes, the good times flow. Homies gather, let the stories grow. Screaming loud, let the wisdom show. Late nights, we ain't slowing down. Mic in hand, we own this town. From the heart, every word profound. For the homies, let that love resound. Tune in, man, it's time to roll. Jokes and tales will steal the show. For the homies, we'll break the mold. Keep it real, let the truth unfold.